everyone! So for today's video I wanted to film kind of a different video. I wanted to film a storytime video on my experience with a Ouija board. And if you guys don't know, a Ouija board is kind of a board game thing that you use to contact the spirits. And when I used it, I was really skeptical, but then I had a really same experience, and I saw a bunch of other YouTubers doing like paranormal storytime videos, and I was like, wow, like I've actually had one, like I can do one of these videos. So I decided to do that. But basically with a Ouija board, you have this board, and I think it has some letters on it, and you have a thing, like a little crystal thing that you use to communicate with the spirits, and you and some other people put your hands on it and you ask the spirits questions, and you ask like if they're there, and it'll move around based on what the spirits are saying. Usually people think it's just your friends that are moving around the little thing, like I'm pretty skeptical, so that's what I thought until this really same happened, and it was a long time ago that this happened, so yeah. Let's begin. So I was in 8th grade, and it was I think the last day of school or the last few days of school, and our librarian was like, oh, let's have a stay late for girls only. So you could sign up for this stay late, and we would stay in the library and just play a bunch of board games and watch movies until probably like 9 or 8 or something. And so we're doing that, and we were playing board games, and in the back of the middle school like closet area, I found a Ouija board, and we were like, oh my god, this is so funny, like we should do it. And so we did it, and we were talking to like this guy, and I think his name was like Tom or Tim or something, like really same. I don't even really remember, but let's just say that his name was Tom. So we were talking to Tom the spirit, and I don't really remember like what we were talking about, but we just ended it. We were like, okay, this is really dumb. And then afterwards, and I looked outside. We're in the library of this middle school, and the library is on the 2nd floor of the building. No, it's actually, the library is on the 3rd floor of the building, so the top floor of the building, and there are like these really big windows that overlook like the playground and the school, and that kind of like the bottom sidewalk area and everything. And the school that I went to, like there was a street down there. Like when the school was in session, the street was closed, but when it wasn't, the street was open. So down, I looked out the window because there's like a cool windowsill like sitting area, so I was sitting there, I looked out the window, and I saw this guy like on the bottom 3 floors down. All the windows were closed, and I was like oh, like cool. And he was wearing like a long, kind of a longish coat, and he was wearing I think a hat that, it wasn't like a sock cap, but it was like, I don't know, a weird brimmed hat. And I was like, oh my god, like really saying, why is he sitting down there? It's like 7 or 8:30, and I literally whispered, and I had one of my friends next to me. I was like, if you are Tom, look up right now. And I literally am not even kidding you right now. He sitting on the ground 3 floors down, all the windows closed, and I literally whispered this. He just turns up and he stares straight at me, and I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? I literally freaked out, and I ran into like the closet that we were originally in for some reason, and I was just like freaking out. My friends were literally like, the friend that saw was literally crying. A lot of other like classmates around, and they didn't even believe me, and I was like, okay, are you literally kidding me? And like when I looked out the window again to see if the guy was still there, he was gone. And so I was like, wow, okay, I guess that happened. Now I believe in ghosts now. But yeah, sorry, it's a really short story, but that is my Ouija board experience. Now I believe in ghosts, apparently, so yeah. But I know a lot of comments are gonna be like, oh, well, you made this up, you're exaggerating. Like, it could have been a coincidence that this guy that's sitting down there somehow heard me or just decided to look up at that same moment that I said that, but it really freaked me out. So yeah, if you guys have any paranormal experiences, be sure to leave them in the comments below, because I'm super intrigued by that kind of stuff. Ever since that happened, I've like always watched horror movies, I've always like looked at paranormal documentaries, I always watch like ghost hunter shows, and I'm like, wow, is this even real? I don't even know. I don't know. But yeah, be sure to leave in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Be sure to leave any video suggestions in the comments below. Also be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all of that kind of stuff for more updates on my life. Bye everyone!